So, the name of this video was supposed to be fucking Facebook. It was supposed to be Craigslist scammers and the douchebags that get tricked by them, but I figure that's kind of a long title for a YouTube video, and nobody would watch it. So, I'm just calling it Craigslist scammers. And, yeah, so this is kind of a, like, semi-joke type thing mixed with, like, public service announcement. So, yeah, because I recently sold my Wii, my black Wii, on Craigslist. And, okay, so there's these pretty legitimate seeming tricks at first that people use to try and scam you out of your fucking money. So, they'll go on there and they'll send you a message and say, hey, I am interested in your item. And, you know, as a measure of good faith, I'll pay you $100 or more over the asking price. And you say, fucking sweet, because this person really wants it. And so you go and you message back and you go, cool, cool, cool. You know, you can have it for that price no one else has offered. So, you know, and you get like 3 of these things at a time. So, which should be your first tip, because they send you pretty much identical messages, just tweaked like a little bit, so you don't obviously know it's the same fucking person. So anyway, or the same trick at least. And so you message them back and you go, yes, I have a double chin, don't make fun. So anyway, I get it from my fucking grandpa. But anyway, you go on there and you go, so here, yeah, I'll definitely accept your offer. Where can we meet? And they go, oh, well, I have to send you a check because I'm using company money to buy it, which, red flag right there. So just for all you fucktards who don't realize that, it's probably a scam. So they say, yeah, I got to process it through my, you know, HR department or whatever they say, you know, through the budget department or whatever, finances, and I'll cut you a check, you know, and I'll have you know, I'll have it sent over to you in the mail. It should, you know, 1-day delivery, and so, you know, any kind of doubts you had are kind of a little bit assuaged, so to speak, and you go, that's not even the right fucking word, but anyway, you're kind of relieved, and so you go, yeah, okay, this seems legit, so I'll sell you my Wii or whatever else you happen to be selling on Craigslist because you're a dumbass. And yeah, so you go, okay, so you know okay, I'll wait for your check and then I'll bring you the item. And they go, yeah, you don't have to give it to me until you get your payment. So that's how you're kind of reassured. You go, okay, well I'm not, you know. And then they say, oh well, I'm sorry, I couldn't get it out today, so I'll get it out tomorrow, and I'll have my secretary mail it out to you. Second red flag, their secretary. This person doesn't have a fucking secretary because they're probably a dumbass gangster bitch sitting at a desktop trying to fucking perform identity fraud on people. And so then they ask you for your bank account so that they can just direct wire it. And of course you turn that fucking down, because what kind of dumbass douchebag on Craigslist is going to go, I'm going to send my bank information to a fucking stranger. Fucking, it's my new word. Word of the day. So anyway, and so you go, yeah, no, I'm not giving my bank information. Yeah, I'm not a total dumbass, you know. So you go, well, and they say, okay, well, I'll still send you just send you the certified check or whatever, and it's like the certified like real check, so you feel, oh, okay, kind of reassured again. You know, they ask for my bank account number, I'll kind of let that fly because they're still paying me twice what I'm asking for it, and so that's cool. So this lady, I think she was a woman, she was posing as a woman, and she goes, I'm going to pay you $400 for your Wii. And I go, fucking sweet. And then by that time, someone had already, I go, you know what, maybe I'll make another posting and say cash only, see if I can get some more, like, kind of not so iffy things. So this guy hits me up and goes, yeah, I'll give you cash, you know, I'll give you $50 off what you're asking for it. And they go, see, that sounds a little more realistic. So who the fuck is going to pay, like, $200 extra for a fucking Wii, okay? That's like $200 in the store, and they're trying to pay me $400 for it. I don't fucking think so. But anyway, so I'm like, well, I'll still see how this shit goes down with the girl. And she goes, well, have you got your check yet? And, you know, you should have gotten it. And I go, no, I didn't, because you're a fucking scammer, you dumbass. At this point, I've caught on, and I'm like, wow, this bitch is thinking she's getting away with shit. And I've already sold the Wii to the guy. I got my $150 for it, and so I'm happy. And she starts getting angry and, like, putting, you know, the caps text, like, oh, I'm yelling at you, like, that's really fucking offending me or something, you know. And going, you know, why? You know, just calm down, I'm getting your money. And I go, basically, at that point, this is kind of your last hint, and you just go, fuck you, flip them a virtual bird, an electronic bird, an e-bird, and you go, fuck you, diabetes, just die, okay, because you're a fucking scammer, and you're some fucking dumbass, I'm not going to say any racist terms, but you're a dumbass gangster, probably a fucking white guy anyway, and fucking low-life trailer trash sitting at a computer because that's the only thing he fucking owns after the meth habit and the meth lab out back. And so, yeah, don't get scammed on Craigslist because you're a fucking douchebag if you do. Especially to something that obvious. Like, at least if there's someone offering cash and they try to scam you, it's legit. You know, like, if I was going to scam someone, I'd show up with my fucking gang and beat the shit out of them and take their money. Yeah. How's that? So, anyway, that's pretty much my public service announcement for the day. I've done my good deed. Yeah, so just sell shit on eBay. Like, buy shit on eBay because it's certified and, like, they have, you know, all that insurance and stuff. So if you get scammed, they kind of, like, reimburse you somewhat, I think. I don't know how that works. I've never been scammed on eBay because I'm not a fucking dumbass. But anyway, watch out for those people because they're douchebags and they should all die and rot in a diabetic coma for life. Forever, I mean. In a freaking rotten, sulfur-smelling pit in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. So that's my good deed for the day, like I said. Peace out. I'll be back.